maybe that's a benefit. Like if you typecast someone and then you do something unexpected, I think in a comp and it works. Around it works.
You want to see surprise? Wait till I do a blues routine.
Yeah, wait until Maddie does a backflip.
Maddie does a backflip.
Maddie lifts me.
I do a blues routine, and Zach does an install one.
Showcase.
And I do all the acrobatics. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna do a showcase, and Maddie's lifting me.
Yes, yes.
All right, guys. Hello. How we doing? You're back in the room with these silly guys.
These silly guys.
Pantene ads.
Hope you guys are having a great week since our last podcast, and we're going to be talking about some fun stuff today.
Ooh,
and
the funnest.
As per usual.
And we're going to have a very open conversation with each other in the sense of like what we're feeling, what we're going through. We're talking about like stereotype and dance, like pigeonholing yourself into things. What do you call into things? What else is come on, add
No,
something.
you're doing so good. You're doing so good.
I was gonna be honest, I like this as well.
What was the other thing I was saying?
Stereotypes, typecast.
Giving each other
typecasting.
constructive shit.
Yeah, like talking about stuff dance related.
Which is quite different for this podcast.
Yeah.
Just
Because
for an
sometimes we
outline,
like
so.
organize podcasts so much that it's not natural, and we kind of stick to a time limit, and it's like, okay, we don't want to bore you with all this stuff, but it's actually quite healthy, I think, to talk about and like let you know what we actually go through in the disagreement side and the agreement side and all that sort of stuff, so that you know that you're not the only one going through this stuff. It happens in every level. It happens in every part of life, not just dance. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Well, where should we start?
So
With the stuff.
With dance-related things?
The dance-related
I love
stuff.
that.
So to start off with, we're going to talk about like typecasting and stuff like that, right?
What is typecasting?
What is typecasting?
What is
So basically, when I would look at Mackenzie and he's dancing, I will go, cool, you are the poppy locky dude. So when I dance with you, I got to do
the poppy
this
lucky
stuff.
things?
Yeah.
Or you look at me and you go, oh, Zach's going to lead a bunch of crazy stuff. I got to be ready for that. So however that is. Or whatever that, like whatever you stereotype this person
He's too scared to give
into.
me one.
I will. We're going to get to that.
Oh, yeah. Man.
We're going to get to that. We're going to talk about it.
Well, we're going to openly talk.
Openly talk about it.
Well, that's it. I think and of course this will like naturally happen with any dancer developing themselves, that you will at some point fall into the same thing of like movement or style of moving, which is fine. Like we've talked about branding before, with like the core intention of like kind of creating a niche for yourself or some level of recognizable thing or like
Style or
aesthetic
vibe
to
or-
yourselves.
And you might be self-typecasted, you might be typecasted by other people, and sometimes it's on purpose and sometimes it's voluntary.
Yeah, and I think it's good to be aware of like, are you achieving this? And if you don't hear other people's point of view on this, then you're like, okay, I'm trying to get this type out, but then how do you reaffirm that? Like, is someone telling you? Hopefully, someone's complimenting you, or someone's saying, oh, that felt a bit weird on this, so maybe you go a different
That's
path.
Zach's version of a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm very blunt with Maddie, which is my bad. Like, honestly, everyone, Maddie, everyone tells me that I'm too rough with my delivery. So that is my fault. I apologize.
That's nice.
Doesn't
Can we
mean it. I will
repeat
change
that
it.
a number of times?
I'm trying. But no, let's have we're gonna have a discussion about what we would typecast each other to be. So what do we think you're like? If I was to give you, who wants to do it? I feel like the easiest person to start with would be you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we should have even like counted down that thing.
Yeah,
But, like
3, 2, 1 point.
drinking game.
he's got 2 thumbs and is getting typecasted.
This
Okay.
This guy.
So like, I would say, do you want to go first?
I would say
that as
That's a good. I watch these videos back and I'm like, I should hand more questions over to Maddie first.
You're doing so good. So good.
Aww.
Yeah, very proud of you. So I think like intricate isolating, more either high energy hip hop style songs or weird creative alternative songs is where I would put you.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't put you in general pop. I wouldn't put you in like typical R&B.
Yeah.
And it would need to be something that has like lots of different noises
Elements.
and elements that
Yeah.
you would highlight in your movement. Yeah.
I like
How
that.
how would you?
I feel like if I was to dance with you as a follower, I would either need to be on board with your level of intricacy or I'd need to kind of pull back completely and let you do it. I feel like sometimes if I try to like match, it just doesn't work.
No, that's so fair. I think like
Because you isolate more than anyone I dance with.
Yeah,
Whereas for
yeah.
me, it's like a whole body mechanics, like everything kind of works together. Whereas you isolate a little bit more. So.
it's definitely a thing. I'm sure we'll go into it, of like that feels very right. Like I feel like I agree with everything you just said.
Same.
And then also very much like
These are also good things, by the way.
Yeah. I definitely will feel the like, I guess the out dancing of the partner, or like when
You're
I'm
like,
dancing.
I just outdanced.
Hey, I got this from you actually. We'll get to it. We'll
The
get
cocky
to it.
part comes
We'll
from-
get to you in a second.
Okay, what about with you with Maddie?
Me with like me
Yeah, what about
with Maddie?
like as in how would you like put typecast Maddie and how would you
No,
go
let
into
him
a
finish.
dance?
We haven't finished.
Yeah, I was still going.
typecasting
I was still
it.
going.
Did you?
I just
Your own
wanted to
typecast yourself.
typecast myself. No, I just wanted to like add on to that of like my style of dancing. When I dance, like the things I want to hit, and like if I know the song, I'm like, oh, these are the things I'm gonna hit it, and I know I can do it. That it'll be like,
He's gonna do it
okay,
yourself.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That like sometimes my partner work has, I imagine, suffered long-term development-wise because I've focused way more on my individual styling as opposed to what I can do within a partnership.
Yeah.
That's like a new journey to take.
But it gives you a strength in another area, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that a lot of people
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's an
So like,
edge.
it's just like it's a strength in a different place that I think is less commonly seen. It does mean like, other things, there's for sure things to work on, but that feels right. Yeah. Like alternative, like electronic music is very much up there. Like indie, or like alternative R&B is where I would be lying more so. R&B, not so much. Pop, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to a lot of pop songs,
Yeah.
so I think that is also into it.
I'm gonna go mine following you.
Yeah.
So like when not when I watch you as a leader, but like when I'm following you as a follower and you're a lead. I actually feel the opposite. So he leads the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So the other night we danced and I was like, damn man, you like got me moving. Like there was a lot of acceleration, a lot of like you were testing me a lot. And I was like trying to keep up.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, which is really cool because it keeps me in check with like, okay, like I love what you're hitting and you're putting us to hit in and I can hear all the things. It also makes me realize, okay, where's the breath that I can possibly hit things differently.
Yeah.
And that it would be consistent with other people. But there's less of them.
Yeah.
So that it makes me more aware of it, if that makes sense, like of those
yeah.
opportunities. And I think when you are doing this with me, I think as well that there's, I'll say it, the musicality is cool, the patterns are cool. It makes me frame up, it makes me pay attention like on like following.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because that's something I'm working on too. So I like that. I think that's a cool thing.
Yeah. Definitely, like, I'm sure you agree. It's like, because when you dance with someone that you know can do it as well, or like, it's easier, especially, and also because it's you, it's like, I'm just gonna throw everything at
you
this
do
guy.
this to each other. You're like, how can I, screw this guy up the most?
I'm interested.
It's a competition.
I'm interested what you would say to Maddie and myself as a follow.
Me as the follower, or both of you.
So that's what-
you're
that's-
following.
Again, that's how
I
I
haven't really led.
actually. So I just said. hiccups, sorry. How I'd go into a dance, like, but I didn't say how I'd typecast you.
Yeah.
So, like, I am now typecast you a little bit more less poppy and locky when you dance with me. But I would typecast you when I watch you more poppy and locky, and, like, I would go in being, like, maybe ready for that.
Yeah.
But then dancing with you more, I know, like, this is how I'm showing up with the dance, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's like, it's dependent. Like, I've got the poppy and locking. Well, this is, maybe we can talk about this later in terms of, like, the typecasting and the way we've developed our styles. Is like, the popping and locking stuff was not really, like, the intention. Like, it really was just, like, a thing we wanted for the routine.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just, like, followed through to, like, more things.
Yeah.
Which is, like, really, really cool. But then, I guess also dependent on the music. I think with, like, at least our dance the other night, it doesn't, because of what's going on through the movements and, like, the angles you're creating, the things I'm throwing you out, it also feels like there's not really time for me to, like, start chucking in, like, popping, because, like, everything feels very continuous.
Go.
Go. That really is more so focused on, like, the thing that I'm
Partner
doing.
work.
Yeah. I think, and then again.
Don't dance
We don't
together
really
that
dance
often.
that often. It's so rare. We gotta do it
actually
more
don't.
because, like, I feel like the past couple times we've danced over the past, like, 2 years, every time we do, it's like, damn, that's a good dance.
That's right.
Really,
Or
really
it's
good
like
dance.
during steals for
What
like
makes it a
10
good dance?
seconds.
Yeah. Oh, we're just on it. We're the same person. No, I think you've got a very
As in you hear the same stuff, or, like...
Sometimes.
we are the same
person.
person.
It's the curly hair. I think
Curly-
gives
it's
us
the
like
hair.
an unseen
Right.
connection.
And that it goes for all curly haired people.
Yeah, no, I actually almost agreed
Yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Your dancing, you've got, I think you kind of nailed it before we started filming, but you described Maddie as a chameleon, which I think is very true. Like, I think if I'm thinking about, like, comps, you can bring it with most people I see. Like, I feel like it's more rare to see you not struggling. Yeah, like, I guess, yeah. I don't often see you, like, massively struggling. I think you, like, you know what you're, like, in with, or, like, you figured this out, you know what to expect, and it's like you're gonna bring what you know you can bring to this person and this dance. I think categorize your dancing on the more flowy, smoother, gooey end of it. But then you've got, like, your funky, like, funky moments as well. And I think you live within those two spaces. I think, like, I imagine with your background as well, like, with, like, contemporary and lyrical. I know you did other solo stuff as well.
Do you want me to jump on board with this, like, saying what, or do you want
You
to
do?
say mine as a follow first?
No,
For-
continue on the same.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I agree with Maddie. Oh, Harold Baker's calling.
Affinity swing.
Should we answer this on the podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, Harold Baker. Just so you know, you're on the podcast.
You're on our podcast
and
right now.
Everyone can hear you.
Say hi to Harold.
Oh, hello! Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. I'm looking forward to being on the podcast. I'm so sorry for using any offensive language.
Love it. Alright, can I call you back?
Yeah, man, we're at a winery. We're going around. This is our second winery in the...
In our studio.
No way! No way! I'm literally 6 glasses of wine down.
Bro, we're keeping all of this in.
So we're gonna have Harold on the next podcast, so you guys look out for that one. We actually filmed one with him. Did we post that one?
No.
It was so bad, we didn't want to.
Harold's terrible sound equipment didn't work on our podcast.
Yeah.
So he's made up for it this time, and he's bought some really quality good gear.
Sweet, okay. Well, I'm out in South Africa at the moment with these two, a French and a South African.
Hi!
Yes, right. We'll ring you back later, okay, guys?
Bye!
Oh.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay, I'm glad. If it was anybody else, like someone from work or something,
Yeah.
not answering.
Yeah, no,
And we're back.
wow. Mr.
So
Affinity
so
Swing.
for Maddie, it's interesting because I definitely feel like I actually would almost go the same as Mackenzie in the sense of like I definitely think you can bring specific stuff that you know you can hit stuff in the music. Like, you're very musical, you can hear stuff, you can do things, and I feel like you know you can, so you do it to the music no matter what leader you have. Whether that always works with the leader or not, like visually when I typecast you, I'm not sure if the leader's always on board or not, but like when I go through, if I typecast you, I'd say that you've definitely got this, like, you've got all the musical things that you want to do and all that sort of stuff, and very creative. When I dance with you, I don't always show up like that and give you the space to do that, I don't think, because I show up as myself as well. So it's like this ongoing battle, like, between all of us, like, how do we, where's compromise and stuff, and like being able to allow all of these talking points into the same dance. But I feel like, I'm going to say now, like in the last few weeks after traveling and after learning so much and stuff like that, I feel like we're exploring a place of like a lot of connected movement where with time, like spending patience, and like I can feel where your body is, and you're giving me more trust with like, if I don't lead it correctly, that's my fault. Whereas before, I feel like when we would dance, like just before, like we went to the
I'd
US,
just throw it at you.
it'd just be like, like you would hit the thing being like, why didn't you set that up? Or why didn't you do this correctly?
This.
Yeah, I got this, even if you don't.
Just chill, boo.
Yeah, you just got allow me.
Which is cool, like on both ends. I'm just saying, like, that's what my perceived thought of it would be. And this is just going back, like, we're just going back maybe a week or so. No, like,
well, that was
literally Tuesday, last night.
Last night. We're talking.
And even last night for us. But then I also referenced another time as well.
I think it's good and it's bad. Like, I feel like I have a lot of like versatility in how I move, and part of that is to do with just purely the music I grew up with, because it was everything from like Queen and ABBA to like current R&B, like pop. Like, I had a huge like array of music and genres and stuff, and then also like solo dancing has a big impact on that as well. But I agree in the sense that I do feel like whilst I can adjust sometimes, and especially like lately, especially when I'm trying to like try so many things out, it's either a hell yeah or a maybe not so much. I'm trying to find consistency for myself right now, which I am like struggling with a little bit, which is also a good thing because it means I'm still learning and taking on new information and that kind of thing.
Do you mean consistency like in the sense of like you've tried something new and it's gone well, and then to be able to recreate that, or
more like if I was someone watching me, and this I guess this comes back to typecasting. Like, if I was about to watch me dance, I wouldn't know what's about to happen.
Right.
Isn't that what you're aiming for?
No,
that's where you feel you're at.
Yeah, like, I don't know. This is either going to be really awesome or I'm not sure what's happening. Kind of space. That's where I feel I am at the moment. And I do feel like...
It's neither a negative or a positive thing. It is what it is. Like, we're not saying it's either one. I think some, like, watching it visually, people could really enjoy that. Like, being like, whoa, what the heck happened? But also people could, like, that we're talking about feeling as well. And, like, visually, like, typecasting back, like, to what you said, maybe that's a benefit. Like, if you typecast someone and then you do something unexpected, I think in a comp, and it works, around it works.
You want to see surprise? Wait till I do a blues routine.
Wait until Maddie does a backflip.
Maddie does a backflip.
Maddie lifts me.
I do a blues routine, and Zach does an insult one for an entire day.
And I do all the acrobatics. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna do a showcase, and Maddie's lifting me.
Yes.
Boom.
But that's interesting. I love it.
I like it. I think
wait.
Oh, sorry.
Wait a second.
No. I was about to skip over you.
Thank you.
For sure. I was about to move on.
Both of you had your moment. I didn't get fuck all.
And all the moments that were needed.
Wow. Do you want to give him a hard time first?
Hard time.
You know, I've been like sitting here trying to think like how I would.
You're kind of
typecast you,
or
like
like me with the chameleon thing a little
but
bit.
I think I would have been able to more accurately typecast you back like 8 years ago.
8 years
8 years ago.
Okay.
Even like 5 years ago, I think.
Let's start there.
Yeah, I would say before COVID would have been
pre-COVID. Like I think there was
Yeah.
Like, even within, like, the way you dressed, the way you danced, the
Yes.
things you danced to,
Yeah,
I think there was...
Shows up in a turtleneck in Europe.
I
Like, who
know.
is this
It
guy?
was the first thing I noticed.
I look
I was
good.
like, whoa.
So many Australians, the first thing they said was, "What is Zach doing in a turtleneck?" Despite the dancing, it was, "Why is he wearing it?" It was, "You look very handsome."
Baby, I love a turtleneck.
I
I'm
It was
sorry.
good.
Did you say baby?
No.
Baby, baby, I love.
Anyway, sorry. Back to the
Typecasting. I've
So
never
good.
heard you say that. I don't think.
Really? It's my
baby.
big thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I think you've generally always been a pretty versatile dancer.
Yeah.
But I think you've also got like a bit like the solo dancing you have behind your movement. I think
Helps
within like such ranging such a large range of style. Especially, I think that, like, of course, that will have, like, quite the impact. I think I've said this to you before, even just before about, like, our dance, but I think when I look at your dancing now, the words that spring to mind is, like, continuous and, like, circular.
Yep.
Are, like, the things I feel where you're at now.
Okay.
Even the way you discuss dancing is way more, like, you want to feel exactly where the follower is all of the time.
Yeah.
You're, like, wanting, like, some activeness through like the partner work.
So funny, because like, actually, I'll let you go first before I say on top of this. You keep going if you want to. Keep talking about me.
You
I mean, I don't really want to, but I can.
It's so interesting because I mean, you go. Do you want to go first, or because I'm gonna say things?
I do want to go before you.
let
But
Maddie
are
go
you done?
first. Yeah. I'm curious to see what you have to say.
I want to talk.
I would agree with the continuous and this like rotational movement.
Yeah.
And I think like in terms of continuous, pattern based, but also like energy. Like you have this continuous energy through your dance, which because I feel like you see a lot of people dance. And sometimes there's a point in the song where you kind of see the energy dip, or like someone kind of like dip off a little bit.
Yeah.
But I
so
feel
not
like
in-
you stay there.
As in, like a good stay there, or like reflective of the music. Because like I feel like the energy.
It could go either way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
either way.
Sometimes I do feel there are times where it should dip.
Yeah.
But you stay there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when the music calls for it, it's perfect and it's on point.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
if you're in Jack and Jill final and the theme is high energy pop,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
gonna own that.
It feels like when I watch you, tell me if this feels right. Like, especially when maybe it's a comment, it's not whatever, but like when you have some continuous like thing going on because of all of the like movements that are happening, but sometimes it'll like go through a phrase change or like maybe not quite line up to the music. But in my mind, it looks like it's because you've done something or rotated the follower in some type of way and they've added something and
it
you've
just keeps
clocked
going.
and you've
And it's
clocked that
cool.
you could keep going
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah.
or like it springs an idea of continuation.
Yeah.
And then that
Yeah.
will just kind of just
It's
have a
funny.
continuous roll
No, it's
on
not
effect.
your turn yet. We're not done yet.
No, you said correct me if it was wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think I have been in that mode of like I want to see how far we can take this.
Which
Yeah.
is awesome.
Like
It's
Yeah.
a very cool thing. to
you
have.
go, we go, you go, I go,
Good
we
skill.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But probably.
I mean more so not like I go, you go, we go, like a continuous motion
Yeah.
of like they've added in an angle that then allows
Yeah.
you to like duck them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That, like it feels like
Okay, this is typecasting. What about when you show up to dance with me?
when I shot to
Wait,
dance.
not there yet.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I also interjected on Maddie's.
I also I do feel like you're one of these people that like come on the floor and you're like, I don't know what's about to happen, but it's gonna be really fun. So, which is cool because I think
Yeah.
there's gonna be some sort of airborne moment, or the follower's gonna be up in the air at some point if it's not Jack and Jill.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like,
you
it's-
can
it's
do
still-
lists.
it's
You're
still
allowed
happened.
to do
Yeah.
lists.
I
in
did
Jack
it with
and Jill.
Fernanda.
But
Fernanda.
Fernanda.
Frittata.
we love you, Fernanda.
Yeah.
Love you. Yeah. We did it Asia Open 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think though your
Place down, too.
your structure when you're like, especially because in the spotlight you see it the most. I think how you structure yourself in the dance is really good, and how you structure your setup for the follow is good in the dance.
Interesting.
And your good at copying something from the weekend, which kind of
Yeah,
makes an
yeah.
additional fun
I do always love
element
that.
on
Yeah.
top of that.
Like taking the piss a little bit.
Yeah.
Or not taking the piss, but
no,
like
in
showing off a little bit.
fun way that creates like
Yeah.
a show aspect of
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you do. So
Yeah.
you always are gonna bring a show.
Yeah.
For me, like the word for you is like show.
Yeah.
There'll always be a show.
Cool.
The one, like, I think the last thing is that you've got a confidence in your ability
Yes.
that, like, in comps, and maybe it's like, because, like, in Australia, at the high level, there's not that much further to go. Oh, I guess I'll
But even me, I don't have the same like level
Yeah.
of like confidence when
in
it goes
that,
out there. It's
yeah,
like,
that you
boom.
will just like do things like taking something from the weekend and just chucking it in.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd feel like I wouldn't be able to just learn something in like a high level workshop and then be like, all right, I'm about to do this in my Jack and Jill. Like, absolutely not. I like.
I'll almost go into workshops hoping that I can, like,
Put
when there's
something
a
into the
joke
Jack
about
and
it,
Jill.
I'm like, haha, this is the one we're doing.
Yeah, remember that. But yeah, I
You
think that's
somehow
it.
pull
Yeah.
it off every time. It's
Yeah.
really frustrating.
Yeah.
Now you go.
There's a lot there. I agree with all of the things you guys have said because they've been something that I've focused on or tried to achieve throughout the whole thing.
Good job.
I think I'm at a bit of a point now that is still like a little bit like you. I'm a little bit confused in the sense of like, where do I want to take myself now?
Yeah.
Like, where do I want
How
to
do you want to
develop?
take it?
Where do I want to be?
Where do you want to take it?
Yeah, where do I?
What position?
Well, we know where Mackenzie wants to take it.
In the
Can you do
heart.
it better? Can you do it better?
No, actually,
You fucking good.
I'm not popping my arms.
Wait, hang
Okay,
on.
I
I
What?
can pop my. There, yeah.
Whoa, hang on.
I can pop my body, but my arms
Ooh, he can
is
pop his
still
arms?
something I'm
Oh.
working on.
You're about on par
Okay,
with that.
so-
Yeah.
cool.
And the
Alright.
frame rate on this, like, it's
Yeah.
1 to 60, so you can't quite get it in. If you know cameras, you know that it's the camera that's not making this look good.
Because as we said, we're very into tech here on our channel, here on this podcast. We're actually we're thinking about shifting into doing tech podcasts now
Yeah.
to dance.
But yeah, I think like the things that I focus on are these things like at some point, and I think there's a point where you get to know a lot of things, and you're like, where do I want to take my next category to, or like what do I want to be stereotyped as, or like what do I want to do, and I think that's a little bit where I am now.
Yeah. Well, that's a good. You're still figuring it out. Is there like
Yeah.
any ideas, I guess, for both of you that where you see yourself now and maybe a place you feel like you would want to go, either like styling wise?
Well, actually,
Or-
before we get to that, because I think you mentioned something before we went on to the podcast that like how you saw me however long ago, and you
Yeah.
mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be interested to hear your opinions on where we saw each other, like, or where we thought we were gonna go. Maybe when we like you were in novice,
Yeah.
and then maybe intermediate, even like.
Yeah.
What like something like that, because I think it does change no matter where you're at, or it gets more clear, and then you go like, do you know what I mean? I think for me, I wanted to be the hip hop Ben Morris and Jen DeLuca's thing.
yeah.
I was like, I want to be like these guys, hip hop routines, sick, awesome.
Yeah.
So I would always be like isolations, hip hop music, all that sort of stuff. So I was like, this is awesome. This is my groove. Even like doing demos, like when I started then getting better and we were getting hired. We were doing demos, I would specifically choose this music without even knowing that it gets a higher energy from the crowd or higher energy from the dance and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's like, it's different because I'll be like, I want to explore this realm, I want to explore this technique, I want to explore this technique, and I want to show that I can still do this and still do that, and it's very different now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I want it like from where for ourselves.
Yeah.
I feel like when I first started dancing, or like at least the first few years, there was never a clear idea of what there wasn't a clear pathway in my mind. I knew that I like enjoyed certain followers' movements and I wanted that like as a leader. So like I've said this like I swear so many times now, but like Nini was like a really big inspiration early on, and just the way she moved within the dance, I was like, fuck, I need to do that. But I'm
As
also
a
a
leader.
leader, so I need to figure out how to do that. And then I did a lot of privates with you, which that actually kind of resulted more to us being very similar in
You
style.
guys were
Yeah.
like identical for a period
So wait,
of time.
you from the get-go was looking at you were looking at follows, but not trying to create what the lead was doing to let the follow do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like my focus was way more on followers. Even it's like to this day, like I feel
That's
like when I watch
interesting,
dancing, like it's the followers like styling that I'm generally
I'm more
most...
like that now. Now I'm more like, what can I do for the follows to let them do the awesome shit that I see them do with other leaders?
Yep.
But sorry,
Yeah.
like, and then do I need to do what those leaders do? Like, it's like, that's even a battle in itself for me in my head. I'm like, I'm confused.
No, for sure. And it's like,
Even as a follower, it's confusing.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I'm
as a
confused.
follower.
We're confused.
It's like, where do I want to do those things, but how do I find the opportunities within the lead to do that? It's like, or within my own moments. It's it's hard.
It's definitely a skill. But I feel like, at least with my following now, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, my options for what I feel like I can put into movement now is like so much larger than it used to be. And then it's like, all the things I watched followers do that I tried to do as a leader are now almost like easier to do as a follower, which is like very fun. But I still want to keep that energy with like my leading as well. To kind of circle back, I think like there was a point in my dancing where we were like very much
You were
like,
both
so
on like
similar.
a very like kind of
like there's
poppy vibe.
I would love to. We should try and put this link up. There's like a class that you guys taught, and then it was just Di and me in that class, or Di and I, in that class, and it's just like this small little choreo piece, but goddamn, like leg lines, body, everything was like so similar. It's actually really cool to look at.
Do you feel like, when did you feel like the moment for you was to be like,
become your own?
because I know specifically, I had a moment of like, I need to, like, you need to go do your own thing. When did that moment happen for you though?
I can't
So
remember
I never
like
said that to you.
No, I can't remember a hard time where I made an active decision to be like, I need to diversify myself. It was, I think, an accumulation of hearing so many people just be like, oh, you're just a little Zach. You're just a small Zach. And it was like, which to be honest, back then was a massive compliment.
I loved it too. I also loved it because he was doing great.
I was like, oh, I'm like Zach, perfect. That was kind of, I guess, the goal for that point. But then, like, once I think when I was around,
so
like,
it was a leader. I was a leader.
Yeah.
I technically am a leader.
Technically,
At that point.
But then I think then kind of started shifting. I think still very much within the same style, but I think we stopped doing private, so it was way more my own development to see what I could do. And then I'm trying to think when this was.
Would it be around the time you started doing routines with Talia?
There's probably
Jess.
No,
Jess first,
because
wasn't it?
Jess was
but you were still dancing like
your era
with Jess.
was with Jess.
I think it was
Talia.
because Talia has a
Yes.
complete opposite vibe to Jess.
Yes.
And the song choices you had for your routine made you have to change.
Yes.
So I think for me, that's where I saw it.
That's a good
start.
point.
And then
You know
when
what?
you
That's
started
like, yeah.
teaching is also when I started changing.
Yes.
Very good point.
Yeah. Actually, I think that's like very true. I think because Talia, like our routine compared to my routine with Jess,
Polar opposite.
Polar opposites. Yeah. One like emotional, lyrical, contemporary song, and then just like an EDM, like hip hop song.
We're just trying to keep our followers happy. We just change depending. This is why you see
You're trying to
couples.
keep
This is why you see couples just go.
keeping me happy, really?
I try.
I'm not trying
He's
enough.
trying.
And I feel like where I'm at now, or at least within the past couple of years, and this was heavily because of like learning to follow, is I think I've brought now a lot more of like a feminine energy into a lot of the things I do now. I try to like keep it. I want it broad, but like definitely when I follow, I'm like emulating a more like feminine energy through some of the things I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is interesting too. As a follower, it's different for me too.
Oh
already.
yeah. You dance like a man.
I used to try
follow.
implement more. What do you call it? Influencing the lead. Where I used to like really try. with Ryan, it's a really good example. Like I watch you dance with Ryan, and you just throw yourself everywhere.
Well, I just
So
it's
you're
so
skinnier
good.
than I am too. So like I used to do that, and I used to try
shorter.
change things.
And you're short.
Yeah, sure. But now it's more like I try to just follow and then find the gaps where I can do that, but not affect. So I'm more follow now, like trying to just follow.
I think there was a time where I was trying to focus more on that. But I think I follow a lot more than you.
Yeah.
I think
as in like
more actively.
more,
at least.
yeah, like social dancing and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to accommodate, like keep all my followers happy.
Trying.
Come on, Maddie, what do you got?
I don't. Look, I definitely started out. I started
She did
out
start.
my very starting time
Friday.
with West Coast Swing. I definitely had more of a hip hop vibe to it.
Yeah.
Purely because I feel like the music of the time, number one, was a very big impactor. So when I started West Coast Swing, it was very much like early noughties, like 100 BPM, 110 BPM kind of vibe. And I'd done hip hop, so that was kind of where I started. But I think for me, my style has progressed and changed based on the routines I've done over the years. So for me personally, I feel like if you can diversify the genre, if you're into doing routines, I would highly recommend doing different genres or different vibes every time, because I think it gives you different challenges and it doesn't kind of put you in that stereotypical box that people might put you in.
What was that? Our first routine was...
It was like the contemporary vibe.
Actually, let's go before us. You had routines before us.
Yeah.
What was the routines you did before us?
Right. This is
What is that?
with Alan.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Even before
Even
Alan.
before-
Even before
Yeah.
Alan.
Yeah, even before Alan. So I think it was like a Mike Posner pop song, but it was very much I guess a lot more lyrical. So that's probably the first proper routine I did in West
So with
Coast.
Jessie?
It was with Jessie.
Yeah, I
That's
think
the
I've seen
first one
this.
I did. And then I did one with another one with Jessie, and that was
More poppy.
down, 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 down.
Prices
that
are
song.
down.
So yeah, I've literally done something different every single time. So I haven't really ever.
That's why
stuck
she's a
to the same
chameleon.
thing. That's why I'm a chameleon.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's the biggest reason why.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing and a bad thing, because like I said, I can't. It's hard to find myself now.
Yeah.
But it also makes me really versatile with other.
I think that's
rhythms
true
and
because I
vibes.
feel like when I think back to your dancing way back when is I don't think I've seen a massive change in style, more just skill.
Yeah.
I think the way you dance with people, you are able to do what I think you not like what you had at a higher level, and also better,
it works better.
better integrated.
partnership.
Yeah.
And that's been my focus. So I'm glad that's kind of where it's gone.
Yeah.
Because I've wanted to I haven't really focused on styling for myself at all in years.
Yeah.
But I've wanted to implement and focus a lot on connectional changes and using space and that kind of thing. So that's kind of where I've...
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool.
I think, okay, if we were to give each other a weakness and
Good luck.
let's say what...
Please.
Okay.
Not for me.
I know.
Yours
I
would be
know.
blues for him?
Well, yeah.
But is
Okay.
that it though?
I would
sounded like you were
say
gonna add
dance
more.
wise, not just dance song
No, I
wise.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say frame.
That's one of the things I'm working on.
Yeah. You have this
Yeah.
whenever you do. It was in the beginner routine as well, in the slow motion part.
Literally
Slow motion.
2 days, literally 2 days ago, and you'll see it when I do the routine tomorrow night. There's a moment. There's definitely multiple moments in this, but I pointed I watched it. There's a prep where I go, out, like when the elbow comes up, and then I was
You
just
know
like,
it.
Rashania, I am just putting it out there now that like I am noticing this elbow go up and go out, which I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it looks great,
Not
and also I
shouldn't do,
shouldn't
you're not
need
going to do.
But then I tried to switch
in the
it, and it
choreo
felt
now,
so
can't change
weird.
it.
Yeah,
to, like,
because your elbow can go past there.
It's
You can go
ingrained.
here.
I know technically that
It's
should be
stuck
fine
for
to be.
swing station.
Yeah, yeah,
Swing
yeah.
station, it's stuck.
Yeah, keep it there.
Pretty much. Oh, we still got another week, so that's not. Well, to be
That's
fair, we
true.
just like completely changed the start of our routine.
You got another
today.
100 hours.
Excellent.
You got another 100 hours before you got swing station, man.
We're up to 200.
Ooh.
I don't even know the song for this routine. I'm expecting big things.
Oh,
right now.
dude, you've talked it up now, man.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
200 hours, you better be fucking
200
good.
hours, don't know the song, it's great.
God damn.
You've lived and breathed this more
I haven't
than
seen
any
shit.
time with us.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god. We used to spend
Not
200
I'm
hours
so
together before
scared
we even
now.
danced.
It used to be 200 hours with us and then like 2 hours with Rashani. Now it's like flipped.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
flipped.
when was that everything?
That's true. Actually, I was pretty heavy
No,
on
he
it.
did live here during COVID for like.
That was
8
before
months.
Rashani.
Oh, yeah,
Way before Rashani.
That's what I mean.
BR. Before
Anyway.
Be right
Yeah.
back. Okay, for
What was the question?
Maddie or me?
that
biggest-
was weakness,
the-
frame.
Weaknesses.
Yes, correct.
So frame,
I agree.
I would agree.
I agree.
A weakness that we would have.
Yes.
Or what you would perceive as a weakness.
Yeah. Weakness.
Patience.
Okay.
Patient. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me a second. I need to think about
I'd
it.
almost say the same for myself though.
Hold up. Wait for your turn. Wait your turn.
No, I'm just saying like before I dig into you with that, I'm just saying I would also.
I will
give
defend myself in
the
however
same.
I want to. Once Mackenzie
No
is
worries.
finished with his answer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. and you have to wait for me to figure out.
He's got nothing for
It's
me.
gonna
No,
take like 200 hours.
That's how
It's-
amazing
Your
I am to
weakness.
Mackenzie. I'm God.
Oh.
Can like, I feel like I struggle to like pinpoint a weakness for you in your leading. Oh no, like I do kind of a.
No, there's one there. Just think about it.
Go leading and following if you want, both.
Can we do both?
Oh wait.
Yeah, but-
Oh, no, doing follow. Oh wait.
But you've
Yeah.
only got following, really.
No, for
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
Already.
She's like,
Yeah, and then we
go.
can give you weaknesses for your leading. That which you've
mate.
been practicing, I know.
I haven't. So.
Okay, maybe what is weakness is the wrong word. Well, like.
No, I feel
it's
like I know what like
Do you know what I mean?
change the word. It'll be the same thing,
Yeah.
really. A weakness for you.
Or what would you like to see more of my dancing?
Oh,
what?
I don't think. I feel like the
Mr.
what I
Burns
think
mode.
is yeah. What I think is
He's scared of me.
No, he's trying to word
No,
it.
I'm not even scared. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. No, I'm not.
Don't be
I'm-
nice.
I'm just saying words until I figure out what I'm trying to say. I'm doing a Zach.
Okay.
I think your dancing from genre to genre doesn't look as different, I think, as it used
Like
to.
it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think when you had more of the solo elements, I think there was a clearer split between them.
Okay.
I think you're good at dancing to all types of music.
Uh-huh.
I think your physical dancing itself, or
My
styling, I
personal
think,
style,
maybe
okay.
is more where I'm in
Yeah,
line
yeah.
with.
Yep.
I think I don't often watch you and be like, that is something I think is like crazy new, or like
Yeah.
I think
It's like the
of course
same
it's like-
styling for different music.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe done a little bit different, but
Yeah.
not enough to be like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
different genre.
Yeah. Remind you, I don't even feel. Yeah, like I think that's like a skill in and of itself as well.
Oh yeah,
But,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like
that's
both,
what I would
both
say.
patience and that is a different skill. So like
Yeah.
patience, I get that because I like to, as soon as like you were talking about before, when a follow does something, how can I react to it differently to than I would normally just be like, cool, finish your thing,
Yeah.
and then go. Or like, how can I use what you've given me to create something new? Like, how creative can we be in this moment? Or like the musicality side of things is like, yeah, I've definitely had, there's music genres that I do and don't like, more than like a scale. I feel like I enjoy dancing to most music, pretty much all the music now,
Yeah.
even blues and any type of genre. But like showing that through different types of movement is something that I haven't focused on.
Yeah.
Yes, with blues.
I feel like
But,
blues
like-
is probably the one genre you do look the most different in.
I was
I like-
thinking the
yeah,
same thing
yes.
as well.
Probably
Yeah.
because I've been focusing on that one because we've been
Yes.
told we haven't.
Yeah.
So
I also really enjoy blues. Like once you understand it and know how to move to it, it's a lot more enjoyable. but-
actually,
That's-
you even touched on something before, Maddie, where you talked about like, what was it? The structure. The structure. This is something that I heard when we were in America. Like, someone was saying, "Oh, I think I'm starting to learn your structure." Or like
Yeah.
dance and musicality
you have
or
a
whatever.
formula.
Which I didn't know about, and and I think this is part of why I'm confused as well now, because I'm like,
One of the reasons.
I don't know what my formula is because I've been focusing on whatever happens, and how can I use it differently. That now I'm like, everyone's saying I have thing. I'm like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
it? I should
I have-
figure this out.
Do you mean like
No.
socially or like comp? Like
Comps.
competitive?
Comp-wise.
Because
He has a formula.
I have one as well, but I'm very aware of it. And it was brought up, this actually happened, I did a private with someone, and I was like, this was in Perth this year, and I was just like, oh yeah, like when I'm in comp, I have like, add the S on. I have like a set amount of things that I'm almost certainly going to do because I know these things will set up things almost always in a way
What's
that
one
can
thing you
happen.
want to
That
hit
will
in a
succeed.
comp?
The
What's
phrase.
one of the structure things? The phrase, okay, Chris.
Well, yeah.
Wait, what was the question? Was what is one
What's one thing
you
you
wanna-
like? What's one thing in your structure that you want to achieve during the comp? A phrase change.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. Achieve is the right word because it's like I have set things that I know I will do.
I want to achieve a fuck yeah, she owned that moment.
Okay. I like to have an audience like cheering moment, whether that be a walking towards
well,
the
that's
audience.
the same as me, but
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
personalised
yeah.
to myself.
Mine might be a walk towards the audience or a party
Yours
moment.
is you nearly always have a walk to the audience in
Yeah.
every dance you do. That's part of your structure.
Sometimes I have a trick, like
you
a
will
tricky
have
thing.
a trick. You will have a walk.
Not
and-
always, though.
No, you do. You do.
No, look
You
at
do.
look at no.
Watch back at your dances. You'll find your structure.
Okay, but this is why I'm trying to figure out what that structure
I'm
is.
telling you, there are two key.
You know what?
things that I
Currently,
do.
I've seen you do multiple times. Is the dip where you step over?
That's
That's
me for
only with Amy every single
it's not
time.
only
You
that.
did it with her in Strictly in Buddha.
I
You
know.
did it with her in Jack and Jill and Asia Open.
Yes, I know. It might have been because I was wobbling.
Yeah.
It's a good recovery move.
But this is what I'm talking about.
Can
Like
tell.
you use the position to do something else.
Can we go back to your question though?
What was the question?
The weaknesses. We
Yeah, what's your
we
weak-
did.
Oh wait, no.
I
I
want
want
to give you a weakness.
No, wait. What do you want to say?
Okay. I,
She's like, no, don't
okay.
give me a weakness.
Ish. So before we go back to actually the thing we digressed
Yes.
from, I want to go onto your thing because I never said. I know the what I want to bring to a comp or what I want to achieve in a comp. Actually, to be honest, the goal is the goal. Like I don't go into a comp
To win.
honestly.
No.
Like to win. I normally just go out and I kind of just try to tell myself I'm like just try to have fun because you usually do better when you're
Yeah.
having
that.
fun.
Yeah.
Like don't
joking.
think too much
Joking.
about it.
Joking.
So-
That's
but
my
then,
overarching goal.
yeah. But then I'll get a song I don't know and it's like, well, here we go. Good luck. No, I have my set moves. I just want. I just get so nervous that like a follower will add something in and I'm not gonna be able to work with it.
We should definitely dance together more.
Yeah, we
I
should,
can throw that at
Throw
you
me.
till the cows come home.
Throw it all at me.
I got you.
Throw all
Now you know
at me.
why I've had to figure it out.
Yeah.
I had to been so patient.
Yeah.
Because Maddie's told me I haven't been patient
Yeah.
before, and I'm like, okay.
In
I'm
life.
gonna be patient.
Yeah.
On the dance
But to be
floor.
fair, that like I feel like does tie back into like one of my weaknesses, which I feel is like partner work. I say like weaknesses because this is weakness for I think the level I'm at. As opposed to like I think compared to like a novice dancer, of course, like
Yeah.
my ability is up there.
That's a
but,
great
like,
point because your weakness when you're a newcomer, novice,
Very
intermediate
different.
is always
Yeah.
going to be a different perception of
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
think
Yeah.
should be at that level.
Yeah.
And it does. That's why I think this is good that we're having this conversation now because we can look back at this in how many years and be like, guys, you didn't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like, oh, it's good that you worried about that. Now look where you're at.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh well, like time. What is it? The
Step.
time machine thing.
Capsule.
Capsule.
Time capsule.
Time capsule.
You are
this.
here as part of our future time capsule.
Forever
Hold us
on the
accountable.
internet.
Nice.
Is it Maddie's time?
Okay,
it
sorry,
was-
no,
we
like,
had
yeah,
frame,
circle back.
Weakness was frame.
Frame.
Frame and,
And-
what did you say to him?
Did you say?
I
did you give
didn't
me
say
one?
one.
You didn't give me
You didn't
one.
give it. Yeah, you gave him one.
No.
Oh, what is his one?
Oh, no, yes,
blues.
you did
I just
blues.
said blues.
Yeah, blues.
Yeah.
And then I
that's
got
fair.
patience and sharp musicality almost.
Yeah.
Not music. Well, that's wrong because
yeah.
my musicality is amazing.
It's like if
it's
the
okay.
music wasn't,
But
if
like,
we couldn't hear the music, I
different
want
genres
to
of music.
see what genre you're dancing to with your body, and
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes it's not clear.
I get
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's alright. Not all
okay.
of us can.
Me.
Then Maddie's turn.
What's my not so greatness?
Okay, so this is where I
Oh, here we go.
will put myself in a bin because Maddie loves how I talk about things, and I can.
Babe, it's okay.
I don't think you have. I don't
This
think
is
you
the
have.
time you're allowed.
Okay, I actually don't think you have a generic or like a consistent weakness. I think you have moments. So if I say there's moments in the sense of like, depending on the leader, like I guess the consistency is what you're talking about. Like I think there's times where you have great ideas and great musicality, but it might get in the way of partnership or what the leader's thinking.
Yep.
And I think that's pretty like generic again across following in general. But I think it's like making the time to make those decisions, I guess, or knowing those positions that you can do that stuff in. Because I know there's like follows that will just follow, and there's follows that can add in anything no matter what pattern it is, and all that sort of stuff. I think it's just knowing how or when or what you're
Yeah.
going to do to that.
Agreed.
And I would say you've got all the stuff. It's just like finding a way to.
Make the smooth communication happen within the partnership.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be
Execute it.
smooth communication, like smooth connection or communication. It could be sharp and rough sometimes. Like, I'm fine with that, but as long as it's like aware, like I'm okay with a sharp. Sorry, not rough. Rough is the wrong.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
I know what you're saying. That's why I said, like, I think patience is also a thing for me, like, in terms of
When do you do it?
when do I do it, but also, like, committing. So, like, when I go for it, committing and communicating enough so that it can be, like,
Yeah.
seen through to the end and the other person knows what's happening.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it. For sure.
Okay, my thing would. You know, I'm gonna give you styling things as well. I think. I think.
Not enough of these.
No, that's no weakness. That's no. I love
No,
this.
there's not enough of these.
There's not.
enough.
Oh, that is a good weakness. Not enough of these. Yeah, do more this. Do more this.
And this is again like when we give each other feedback. I don't want to say that I'm right in my opinion.
this
This
is
is
all
not.
Either
subjective.
Like, I think Maddie might. If I said Maddie, you got to do more. Maybe that would help. Like I can't say that what we're saying here is correct to each other.
No, everything we say is 100% correct and by the book, and you should go by that till you die.
Listen to us.
Yep.
Listen to
Best
us.
podcast in the
Best podcast in the universe. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah, I think I would say what I would say is oh gosh, I'm doing it again. This is exactly what I did to Zach. Zach's answer. No, I got it.
Don't be afraid of her.
The struggle is because like I do really think you're such a versatile dancer and will work with what you're given and what you're adding in. I think stylistically, hard and sharp stops are not as in your wheelhouse as more fluid like
Cool.
But like I think bouncy stuff I can see you so doing, but I think like hard like hitting like sharp full body engagement type things I think is less. That's what I would say is more your weakness. I think like everything is like there's like a softness that I feel to your dancing.
And even if it's like a stop, it's like a stop soft, or it's like a.
And like 6
A soft
years
stop.
ago,
It's a
it would
stop.
have been the opposite.
Well, and that's I guess the other thing
True.
because I don't
Yeah.
think this yet. That's like a really good point.
True.
That's
Because
all
if
I did.
I watched you guys dance it was at Swing Station. You were both. It was like on your mark, let's go, and you both did the
yeah.
round. That one is very like hip hoppy and like
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Right, yeah.
And like I feel like that's a great example of again. Yeah, you guys. I think like your weaknesses are just things you guys used to be able to do.
This is the fucked up thing. Is
Just
that
bring it back.
no, is that when you start to know so many things, you have to decide which path you want to take. right? So like if we talk
Fortunately,
about
can't
like
pick them all.
pigeonholing, right? You have to decide, okay, what elements do I want from each thing that I learn? And you're gonna like who and what you want to draw from is gonna be different as you progress. If you stick with it long enough, there's always progression in any dance, any freestyle dance style. There's going to be change and you're gonna want to develop more or learn. There's no limit or cap, right? So you need to decide what that looks like, or can you be the change? It's like I would say you would be part of the change for some people, right? People, if you stick with just this one genre, you're gonna get so freaking good at it that people are gonna be like,
It'll be your
200
genre.
million hours later, they're gonna be like, I can finally do one move like Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, but then
It's like-
200 million hours is the cutoff.
only that much, guys. Only that much.
Yeah, only
But it
that.
depends if you want to pigeonhole yourself and your skill to the point where that's the only thing you can do.
And this-
and then maybe when like
Uh-huh.
time passes and someone else does something newer, is that like, okay, I'm more pivot now, or like I mean I don't think anyone goes out of style. I think it just becomes a different it becomes scene. Like
I think
This
like
is-
I think that
Jim?
the best dances you see for me, like if I imagine a tree, like when we first start learning, you start off as like a weed and a twig, and then what happens is you learn different paths, you learn different styles, and it creates different branches. And I think if you're a dancer that can have a full tree with all these different branches, but you can select which branch you want to go on at that point in time, I think that makes you.
Like you can decide
Look,
to grow
I'm on
this
my way.
branch more.
You
I'm
got
trying
that.
to trick.
Your branch is getting pretty big.
Oh.
You've got a pretty big branch in my mind.
Thanks.
I think you're very good at what you do.
I think I have a pretty big branch.
I think
Your one branch is
My one branch.
I think you've got
it's real solid.
I think you got like 2 or
Real
3
solid.
branches. I think solid 3-4 branches.
I got
Four, three, maybe 3 branches. Like
It's a 3-4 branch tree.
You know, like
Really
you
good
buy like the
branches.
trees from like
It's
Bunnings?
more than that. We're just giving him shit.
You know, you get like avocado.
You got like a little bonsai.
I'm like a.
Look at all these freaking
What is this?
off branches.
Off branches. Yeah. You're just a twig.
I'm just the lamp. The twig.
I love lamp.
Twig.
I love
lamp.
this. You do
I,
love lamp.
there was something.
I want to be a chandelier.
I was an idea came up that I wanted to talk about with people that have like a more pigeonhole style of
What?
pigeonholed style of dancing,
Yes.
or like they are typecasted or they have their brand.
Yes.
Like if you're gonna see the same couple, this is kind of like reference to me, but
Yeah.
it could be for any genre that is doing the same type of style
Yes.
to the same song over and over
Yes, yes,
again.
yes.
Do you think you would start devaluing, or do you think maybe like the community at large would start devaluing someone that is doing a style that they've already seen?
No, I think it would just get me personally. Do you want to answer?
You've already
Excuse me.
started. You go.
You go first, Maddie. you go. You go first, Maddie.
He called me Maddie. This must be serious.
My love. Bobby.
I think like at the start it would be the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like if I think of how I felt when I saw Ben and Jen's routine, it was like the best thing in the
Cuban
entire
Emmeline.
planet. Wait,
Carla
it's my
Sarah.
turn.
Yeah, but
It's
now we
my
don't care about
turn.
any of those
Freaking-
people, right?
Um,
So I'm
Not
joking.
true.
I'm so joking.
Not true.
I'm so
And
joking.
whilst, like-
don't put that.
I know that whatever, again, just referencing back to that time, whatever Ben and Jen did would be amazing. Now, knowing what I know and being around as long as I have, I'm more impressed with people that can, like, any song will come on, any genre, and they just freaking own it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what just happened? That was amazing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna also say, like with this so Ben to me is one of the most versatile
Yes.
Jack and Jill leaders that I see.
For different reasons. And
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now. But and he did like his hip hop routines, but he also did other routines along the way that I've seen, and so have lots of other couples. Even there's so if I was to say your style is different to Ben's hip hop routine style, different to Yakub and Emmeline, very different style, niche. Kyle and Sarah, Benji, and I'm gonna go Tori. Anyway, names for days. Like all your top inspirational couples, right? That have inspired millions and millions and millions of people to dance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna say millions because by the time some people listen to this anyway. Yeah. I think all of this is. Look, I think they all have other stuff too. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't just have that.
Yeah.
Like, they've been around long enough that they know more than just that style.
Yeah.
I think maybe routines-wise, maybe they, like, people love them for that, maybe. Yeah. And people remember or attach a memory and how they feel to that specific moment or that routine and stuff. But I think even if they continue that style, I think when other styles pop up, which they will because it's a freestyle dance and people keep learning and growing and doing different things, I think the more of that happens, that eventually, like, we all age, realistically, right? So
where are you going with this?
I'm just trying to say, I don't think the value depreciates. No. I think there just becomes a bigger pool.
Yeah.
Now,
and you find more niche things to appreciate those people for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and then there's other branches that you can off branch into, is my opinion of it at the moment.
A tree.
Yeah, not that I don't, like I said before, I want all these people to keep staying in the dance because I find it inspirational and I can find anything to learn from these people at any point in time. And I love, again, the reason I'm so confused is because I learn from all of these people as much as I can and try to take on as much as I can until I die. All right, that will be the way that it goes. Yeah. And there'll be new people that step into that. I'd love to learn stuff from you, and I'd love to learn stuff from you. Like, it's just going to be the way it goes, right?
Only 100?
Oh, mate rates.
Does that answer the question, or is it too much? And is it?
No. It expanded more. But like, if that's your truth and it's coming from your soul,
that's
your truth. That's okay. That's okay.
I just like I wonder. Actually, I guess more so like I know that's like for you. What do you think? More large community wise. Of course, you're not going to be able to talk for everyone, but like, do you think like seeing the same couple do not the same routine, doing like a hip hop routine over and over again,
but amazingly?
Yeah, I think
more impressive.
In my mind, it's like because I can watch the same hip hop dancer do a bunch of different hip hop routines, but obviously they're not all going to be the same, different music and stuff. But do you think because it like in a West Coast scene that maybe isn't the same culture around that, like that the hip hop style in and of itself feels like the outstep that if you continuously do that, it doesn't feel like its own path.
I guess
I don't know how I feel.
Does that
like,
make
I'm
it
not
less
sure.
impressive than someone that can be amazing to any genre?
Like if like there's someone that does a blues routine over and over again, or like sticks more with like a swing style.
My short answer would be no.
Yeah.
Because again, if you look at Yacoub and Emmeline, in my opinion, they've done lots of different songs but had the same style.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's always at core them, which I imagine
do you know what I mean?
Largely be the case for
I'd love to see you
routines.
do a popping and locking, like real hip hoppy gangster routine.
What
like,
do you mean? You'd
movement,
like to see that?
to very no bass song. There's no bass and no snare.
Like an Arizona contemporary slow song.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? Yeah. Anything could happen.
Oh, that'd be so interesting.
Yeah.
This has been very interesting.
There's a lot to talk about.
There's more to talk about than I anticipated.
So stay tuned for Routine by Mackenzie and Rashanya. A very
Poppy and Locky routine to something that's not a Poppy and Locky song.
That's liquid. That's not popping.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
And stay tuned to watch us not diversify and go hone in to find our consistency again.
Yeah. Find our consistency. Find our frame. Find our.
We're gonna find consistency.
Musicality.
Mackenzie's gonna find diversity.
We're gonna find
and good framing.
Somewhere.
It's gotta be here somewhere.
Around the place. I'm sure we'll find it. Cheers, guys! You're amazing. Love you guys.
Hope you guys get something out of that.